Hey guys, couple of me time again. So this is insight number 1 of number 5. We're in chapters 3rd Nephi 17 through 19. So really only 3 chapters, but there's some really great points in here. Now I'm not quite as exuberant. I'm not been well this last week. Long story, but I'm here with you. But chapter 17 really goes over learning Jesus' character, like of a better chance of all the Book of Mormon, and probably even parts of the New Testament would really teach his character, but this whole chapter teaches his character. It is a beautiful, beautiful account of how he interacts with others. Now you see in verse 3, he goes to the homes and he says, but I'll come again to you tomorrow, and I've got to go and to show myself unto the lost tribes of Israel. Who were they, right? Don't know, could have been some of our ancestors. Who knows, right? Anyway, he had to go do that, and they were in tears, and he's like, he had compassion. They didn't want him to leave, and neither would you, right? He just came, and he's like, I've got to go again. You're like, no. So he's like, if you've got any sick among you, bring them towards me. So they bring all their sick and they're blind, and he heals them, and then he brings their little children and kneels to the ground, and he prays for them himself in verse 14. Okay, because it came to pass that when they had knelt unto the ground, Jesus groaned with himself and said, Father, I am troubled because of the wickedness of the people of the house of Israel. Like he knows that these people might be good, but that in general, the house of Israel is not doing so good. And then in 16 it says, they can't record what they saw, or what was heard, what he said, which just makes me wonder, what wonderful things did he pray over them for? And it goes on to all this, and he speaks into the multitude, and they bore record, and saw. It was just beautiful. It's just only, not even 2 pages, and it talks so many wonderful things about Jesus Christ and the way he is and the way he will minister to you. And whatever it is, bad or small or little or hard or insignificant to other people, Jesus will heal you. And I'm trusting in that because I still need healing. I'm in a lot of pain. And I still need healing, but I know that he will. Eventually, anyway. So my questions are really for this, what needs did he minister to? Have a look in this chapter about what needs did he actually minister to. Was it just those that were really hard done by? Was it those that, who did he minister to? He ministered to everybody, everyone that needed it. What needs did he minister to? Great and small, little, physical illness, mental illness, any type of just distress or anything, he ministered to that. And what attributes made his ministering effective? What about what he did made his ministering effective? It's because the way he went about, he listened to them, he cared for them, he, what do you need? You need your sick healed? I'll heal your sick. I know you don't want me to go. Okay, I'll stay a bit longer. He listened. He listened to the need, and he met the need. I can tell you that's huge. If this last week's experience, I've had needs listened to by some, and I've had them met by some, and by others, not so much. For whatever reason, they just don't quite get how intense the need is, or how unwell I was. And the offers are there, and I know people care, but the best way to minister is to sense what the need is, and just to go about and do it. To go about doing good, and we talked about that many, many times over. So this is chapter 17. He asks them to pray for understanding, and he heals their sick. He directs the people to ponder on his words, and I just would love for you guys to read chapter 17 and ponder on his words. Ponder how he goes about doing this, because it will change how you approach a lot of things. I promise you that. So that's insight number 1. Hang around, we're going to insight number 2. I'll see you there.